Good afternoon, terrorists. It took me 3 days to come up with that joke. Thank you for laughing so much. So, excuses are merely nails used to build a house of failure. Today is Katiba Day. 15 years ago, Kenyans overwhelmingly chose their constitution, capturing their hopes and dreams for themselves and future generations to come. Today, I stand before you as one among that young generation they had in mind. A generation of strong young men and women who look at this country every day and wonder what it has become. Ours is a country bleeding with so much potential. Potential beyond what you and I can comprehend. Therefore, as part of that generation, I stand before you and say, we are tired, we are angry, we are disappointed when we look at this country and see bloodshed instead of beauty. Knowing Kenya is better than this. Better than seeing the lives of peaceful protesters taken by the same officers who sought to protect them. We are victims of corruption, of greed, and of evil that stalks our journey as an independent and free people. But my fellow Kenyans, do not be disheartened. Change is coming. My name is Nate Simpiwe. You know me as the son of Boniface Mwangi, the people's watchman. But to my close friends, I'm just Nate. My father used to leave our home very early in the morning, long before I'd woken up, and got home long after I had gone to bed. At first, I assumed he didn't love me as much as he claimed to. But as I grew older, I grew to understand. Understand the reality of his actions wasn't a lack of love, but of too much love. Love that extended well beyond the confines of our household, but to the borders of this country. You see, he loves my siblings and I so much. He wanted us to grow up in a country we could be proud of. A country we could claim heritage with confidence. A country where you can believe in the beauty of your dreams and where you can thrive off your education, hard work, and talent. For my father, if there's a child hungry in Homa Bay, it bothers him, and it must bother you and I. We are all Kenyan, my friends. We all hurt together, love together, and triumph together. Yet the reality is that since 2010, the promise of our constitution continues to be delayed. Our rights often feel like suggestions, and the constitution is treated like an option, not the law. Last year, I saw Kenyans shot in the streets for exercising their right to protest. Can you imagine? The young people are working hard in school, only to be launched into a country that wants to send them abroad to work as servants. It is not yet Uhuru. It is not yet. I was only 3 years old when the constitution was passed. Yet I know that we cannot give up on the promise of our Katiba. In 2027, I will get the first chance to register as a voter and exercise my right to vote. My generation has shown they're ready to give our strength, our commitment, and even our lives to achieve the dream of a prosperous Kenya. And so today, I want you to join me as we listen to the People's Watchman, my friend and my father, Mr. Boniface Mwangi. Today is a moment for unity, togetherness, and progress. My dad has given his life for the dream of a united and prosperous Kenya. It gives me great pleasure and joy to invite you to stand with me as we approach him to the stage.